I'm here at the 2024 Detroit Auto Show, where we have noticed that they've made some changes to the new F-150. We're going to talk about it in the Platinum versus the Tremor, so let's take a look. So Ford has reconfigured the engine lineup. They've spruced up the cabin with more tech, like I'm going to show you, and they've added new features like this winch on the front of the Tremor. So Ford is changing it up when it comes to engines. They are ditching the base 3.3-liter V6 now for the EcoBoost 2.7-liter V6 that makes 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. You can still get the 5-liter V8 that pumps out 400 horsepower, but now the power boost is in the spotlight. They want to change it up to give people more availability with the 430 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 hybrid, because that's what they're trying to push moving forward, the hybrids. Now, when you buy the Power Boost equipped F-150s, you get the Pro Power Onboard Standard, which is a 2.4 kilowatt inverter. You can also step it up and get a 7.2 kilowatt inverter. So the Platinum model is over there. Here we have the Tremor, and you can see you have this copper gold inside the headlight. And then of course on the grille, which is completely different than the Platinum. This is definitely more rugged because this is the Tremor. You've got the gold on the front. And look at this badge. This Ford badge is white and black. Very, very retro. And how can you miss this massive winch for pulling yourself out of the sand? Now the Tremor has these inserts on the hood to give it more of a beefy appearance, more rugged, more, not even off-road, but just to sort of add some flair. Different than the Raptor, but to add flair. Now on the side of the Tremor, you have 18-inch wheels. I like the color they've used on these wheels. Big knobby tires. Of course, you have fender liners on the inside that are carpeted to keep the cabin quiet, because it is light, remember? Then you have the Tremor badging on the side, more gold. I love how they've used gold on this, especially the white and gold. I like that mix, much better than if it was black. On the mirror here, of course, you have 360 camera. Now on the bottom, you have a very grippy running board. It doesn't move in or out, it is fixed, and it says Ford right there. Everything else looks pretty much the same on the side, nothing big here. The front end, of course, has the change. On the side, again, very similar stuff. The taillights here are different. Ford has introduced a new tailgate, one that opens up in 3 different angles. Check this out. There's 0, it's powered, 37, 70, and then 100. And the reason for this is when you're towing something, you don't have to put the whole tailgate down. Now, it's not standard on all F-150s, only the top trim levels. So all classic ones will have the classic tailgate. And by classic, I mean affordable. I wonder if it'll open with it down. Let's test it. Will this open with it down? Oh, they're smart. They're smart. It doesn't open with it down. Oh my God, imagine I found that broken link with Ford. This is down, I hit it, this thing hits the ground. That'd be so funny. Now they've made the step wider, and they have this so you can get into the back easier. That's a new one. You now have a 1-gallon storage tank right there to hide stuff. Check out these new headlights. This is what Ford has changed. The headlights, more sleek front end. On the pricier trims only though. So on the hood, you have this satin finish on where it says Platinum. The grille is very horizontal, very straight, boxy style lines. And then the Ford logo right here has the camera built in underneath it. And everything else is pretty straightforward. Looks pretty much the same as the old one. They just tightened it up. You see these? It's cool you could see these from the side now. You've got 22-inch wheels. Of course, this is a Platinum, so it says Platinum right there. You get 360 camera, running boards that come in and come out when you step into the vehicle. That's what you get when you buy a high-end truck. Now on the side, you do have the satin chrome handles, and then you get these updated taillights. You guys want to see something interesting? Take a look at the inserts they've put on this wheel. The actual rim is right here. This is a plastic insert. That's very interesting. Well, I guess it makes sense because nobody buying a Platinum is actually taking this off-road. These are really on-road type buyers. Now on the inside, the F-150 looks very similar to the current generation. However, you do have a 12-inch screen now for the passengers and a 12-inch for the driver, which is the same as before. The wireless charging, the HVAC, all this stuff is pretty much the same. But on this Platinum, the interior, the seats are money. They are nice. Look at these things. They are amazing. But the cool part about this specific one, it's got a plaque right here, F-150 Platinum 0001 right there. Pretty sick. Now again, the interiors look very standard like the current generation, but this Tremor has cool gold, or what they like to call orange, but I'd call it like a goldish orange. The outside looks super cool. The inside, the same as the current generation. Now on the Raptor, you get the same new headlights you do on the Platinum. You get this new front modular bumper, and they've upgraded the shocks.